Welcome back to Car Drive Next. Today we are diving deep into one of the most iconic performance cars of our time, a machine that has carved its name into automotive history and still refuses to back down even as the industry shifts rapidly towards electrification. This is the 2025 Nissan GT-R, the R35 generation that continues to evolve while staying true to its roots. If you've been following this car since its launch back in 2007, you know it has undergone constant updates, facelifts, and refinements, but at its core, it has always represented Japan's answer to the world's best supercars. And in 2025, the legend continues with more aggression, more refinement, and more attention to detail than ever before. When you first see the 2025 GT-R in person, you immediately recognize its heritage but also notice the modern touches that keep it competitive and eye-catching. Nissan has retained the unmistakable wide and muscular stance, but the front fascia has been reworked with sharper lines and a cleaner aerodynamic flow. The grille is slightly slimmer, flanked by redesigned LED headlights that stretch more aggressively into the fenders, giving the car a menacing but refined look. The air intakes are larger, not just for show but for function, channeling more cooling air to that powerful twin-turbo V6 lurking underneath the hood. The hood itself has subtle sculpting that catches light beautifully, creating a mix of muscularity and elegance that perfectly embodies the GT-R spirit. Moving along the side profile, the car sits slow and wide, with strong character lines that run from the front wheel arches to the rear. You immediately notice the forged alloy wheels, available in different finishes, ranging from dark stealthy tones to polished aluminum depending on the trim. Wrapped around those wheels are sticky performance tires designed to keep this beast planted on the tarmac. Behind them, massive Brembo brakes peek through, a reminder that this isn't just about speed in a straight line. It's a car built to corner, to stop, and to dominate any road or track you throw at it. The side mirrors are aerodynamic, the roofline remains coupe-like and sleek, and the door handles still have that flush, functional design. At the back, the iconic round taillights are as present as ever, but for 2025, Nissan has refined them with sharper LED signatures that look futuristic at night. The rear bumper is sculpted to improve airflow and reduce drag, while the diffuser adds both visual drama and functional downforce. And of course, you cannot miss the quad exhaust setup. Those huge pipes are not just an aesthetic choice, they deliver a symphony of mechanical growls, turbo whooshes, and crackles that will send chills down your spine every time you push the throttle. The rear spoiler, depending on the trim you choose, can either be a subtle lip or a full carbon fiber wing designed to generate more downforce for track driving. The GT-R has always been about blending aggression with sophistication, and in 2025, it looks like the perfect mix of both. Step inside the cabin, and you immediately notice that Nissan has made strides to modernize the interior without losing the driver-focused ethos. The seating position is low, snug, and perfect for performance driving. The seats themselves are deeply bolstered, wrapped in premium leather or Alcantara depending on your trim level, and they strike a fine balance between comfort for daily driving and support for spirited track sessions. The steering wheel feels thick, wrapped in leather with carbon fiber accents, and houses intuitive controls so you can keep your hands planted while accessing key functions. In front of you, the instrument cluster is a mix of digital and analog, giving you real-time data with clarity. The central tachometer remains dominant, reminding you this car is built for performance first. On the infotainment side, Nissan has equipped the 2025 GT-R with an updated touchscreen interface that supports wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, along with Nissan's own performance telemetry system. This system allows drivers to monitor everything from boost pressure, oil temperature, G-forces, and lap times. It's not just a car you drive via, it's a car that constantly communicates with you, letting you know exactly how it's performing. The interior materials are significantly upgraded compared to earlier versions of the R35. Soft touch surfaces, stitched leather, real carbon fiber, and brushed aluminum trim pieces give it a premium feel worthy of its price tag. The sound system, provided by Bose, delivers crisp audio when you're not listening to the roar of the engine, and there's enough connectivity to keep even the most tech-savvy drivers happy. Despite its performance orientation, the GT-R remains a surprisingly usable grand tourer. The rear seats are small and best suited for short trips or kids, but the trunk space is decent enough to handle weekend luggage or a couple of track day bags. Now let's talk about what makes the 2025 GT-R truly special, the performance. Under the hood lies the legendary 3.8-liter twin-turbocharged V6 engine, hand-assembled by Takumi master craftsmen in Japan. For 2025, the power output ranges from around 565 horsepower in the premium trim all the way up to over 600 horsepower in the Nismo variant. Torque delivery is brutal yet refined, thanks to a sophisticated all-wheel drive system that has been continuously honed over the years. The 6-speed dual-clutch transmission snaps through gears with precision, and launch control ensures that every time you put your foot down, You get a blistering and repeatable acceleration run, 0 to 60 times hover around the 2.9-second mark depending on the variant, putting it firmly in supercar territory. But the GT-R is not just about straight-line speed. It's a Tesla ETS all-wheel drive system, combined with an adaptive suspension setup, ensures the car feels planted through every corner. Steering is sharp, responsive, and provides excellent feedback, giving you confidence to push harder. The chassis tuning has been refined to balance both comfort and precision, making the 2025 GT-R just as enjoyable on a twisty back road as it is on a racetrack. Whether you're attacking hairpins, sweeping through high-speed bends, or cruising on the highway, the car feels composed and ready for anything. Another area where the GT-R impresses is its braking performance. The Brembo system is engineered to withstand repeated abuse without fade, giving you consistent stopping power lap after lap. This complements the overall package perfectly, turning the car into a weapon that can rival far more expensive European supercars. It's no wonder enthusiasts often refer to the GT-R as a bargain supercar killer. It delivers performance levels that match or exceed cars costing twice as much. In terms of pricing, the 2025 GT-R remains a high-end purchase but one that offers serious value for the performance you're getting. The base premium model starts around the mid-$110,000 range, while the T-Spec edition, with unique styling and performance tweaks, pushes that closer to $140,000. The top-tier Nismo, which incorporates extensive use of carbon fiber, upgraded turbos, and track-focused suspension tuning, commands close to $220,000. While that may sound steep, consider what you're getting: hand-built craftsmanship, a legendary engine, cutting-edge all-wheel drive, and a car that can genuinely compete with exotics from Ferrari, Lamborghini, and Porsche. As we move further into the electric era, the 2025 Nissan GT-R feels like one of the last true analog-meets-digital performance machines. It bridges the gap between old-school mechanical passion and modern-day technology. You can sense the heritage every time you grip the steering wheel, hear the turbos spool, and feel the G-forces pinning you to your seat. Yet, you also benefit from driver aids, comfort features, and tech that make it livable day to day. To wrap it up, the 2025 Nissan GT-R R35 continues to embody what enthusiasts have loved for decades: relentless performance, unique Japanese engineering, and a character that refuses to blend into the background. It's a car that still feels special in a world where so many performance machines are becoming sanitized and electric. The GT-R is raw, it's emotional, and it's a legend that has managed to evolve without losing its soul. That's our in-depth look at the 2025 Nissan GT-R here on Car Drive Next. If you enjoyed this detailed review, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe for more car content, and let us know in the comments what you think about the GT-R's future. Do you see it continuing in this form, or do you think the next evolution will finally go hybrid or fully electric? Whatever the case, the R35 still stands tall in 2025 as one of the greatest performance cars you can buy. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next drive.